Juan Manuel Marquez and Manny Pacquiao. A 5-year age advantage for the Filipino. 15 pounds, more than 10% of his body weight overnight. That surprises me very much. Emmanuel Stewart, what do you think?
I've always felt that he's about 7 pounds of natural body weight mass bigger than Marquez, and I think that's going to be a factor.
And his handlers immediately after this fight. So Pacquiao is trying to become the world champ of 130 pounds in what amounts to his last fight at 130 pounds. If
$50 probably his top purse.
And as you listen to this crowd, once again we remind you, for the 10th time in his last 11 fights in the United States. And Marquez, who spent much of his career battling the images of Marco Antonio Barrera and Eric Morales, now says he's here.
In boxing history. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Is it round 13 of the Pacquiao has progressed so much as a boxer and has so developed his right hand in the 4 years since the first fight. There's the straight left hand from Pacquiao.
Pacquiao throws his left hand and uses it most of the time. He drops it and winds up on it. So it's interesting how he's been able to hit so many people with it.
You know, power is a function of strength and speed, and there's no faster power punch than Manny Pacquiao's.
That are grazing punches. A lot of time he don't even land directly on the chin, which means he must be what we call in the business just heavy-handed. Even grazing punches, he scores knockdowns with oftentimes.
Marquez is being careful early on to control to fire that right hand. Just as was the case in the early stages of the first fight, it's Manny Pacquiao's left hand against Juan Manuel Marquez's straight right.
Throws his left hand.
The timing of the action so far belongs to Marquez, who has been able to blunt Pacquiao with his feet as much as with his hands. Match than what took place in the first round on May 8, 2004. Hard left hand by Pacquiao. Good body shot by Márquez. Really unfurled that. Pacquiao reaching with his jab. 10 seconds to go in the round. Sensational in 2006 with 3 straight victories, including his 2 knockouts of Eric Morales. He was quite successful last year as well. The knockout of Clintus Viola wasn't as destructive as he had been in the past. In response to that, Pacquiao says he's trained harder for this fight, was more focused for this fight, is ready. Left hand for Marquez.
But I watch when Pacquiao gets out of position, when he throws his left, he doesn't get as far out of position as he used to be years back. He may throw his left hand and get out of position.
Shot by Marquez. Pacquiao lands his left hand. Marquez momentarily dipped.
The importance of this fight for Marquez, it's also important for Pacquiao. He's established his greatness in the lower weight divisions.
He left hooks in this round. Not hard shots, but he's getting leather there. It's quite unusual against the southpaw stance.
It's very unusual. He's really setting the counter punch Pacquiao, where he's punching, come back.
Another hard left hand for Manny.
Manny's got a hard rhythm. You really can't time his movement as easy as it used to be. He always got his in and out rhythm. Even there. Marquez's eyes, I see the same determination that I saw in Nate Campbell's eyes last week. Regardless of what the outcome is going to be, he's a very fiercely determined man in this fight here.
Well, straight left hand for Pacquiao. Marquez is moving back when Manny lands the left now.
Marquez is just simply trying to Pacquiao. The challenge is Pacquiao to make him regret that aggression.
And as the fight goes on, I see
good as Juan Manuel Marquez.
No, his timing, and it seemed like his confidence is not as good maybe as it was.
And Marquez is effectively using his feet to get in and out.
Yeah, Marquez.
They go head-to-head for a moment. Kenny Bayless checks both fighters. Back to round 3 action. Neither man has landed anything. right hand is the bread and butter for Marquez. For Pacquiao.
But this can change back and forth in this fight here.
Down goes Marquez on a straight left-hand shot. Perfect. It may not have been a home run.
He won the first round. I thought Marquez won the second. 2-1, Pacquiao.
Marquez trying to go back to the body and trying to go back to a more tactical style now. Aggressive.
I'm really impressed with Pacquiao. I'm really his time and coordination, the way he's in and out his upper body movement. I've never saw him this good with his upper body movement.
And he's an amazing athlete. Just an amazing athletic specimen. The speed, the power, the dynamism, the stamina, the ability to keep doing it. That. It's almost as if Marquez has to. Look at this.
Well, this is the kind of firefight that
Pacquiao, he's going to have to fight him. And Pacquiao seems to be stronger now. His confidence seemed to have come back. And he's punching with so much power and confidence.
Good left hook by Marquez.
measured he's been in this round. He didn't get too excited off of the end of the last round.
Márquez landed a solid straight right hand to punctuate the fourth round. Henry Armstrong.
I don't think he says much of this man. I've looked at this, looking at his eyes, you can see the intensity and the fierceness in him that says that
Number of punches, 51 for Marquez and 53 for Pacquiao. Little to choose between the two, but it's Pacquiao who has put Marquez on his trunks.
So sturdy and so strong mentally and physically.
Two good jabs from Pacquiao, something we seldom saw from the past.
Right hands by Marquez. Juan Manuel comes forward, reaching with the left to the body, reaching with the left upstairs. Jab by Pacquiao, great straight right hand by Marquez. Left hand lands for Pacquiao. Marquez was moving to the side. There's the right hand again. That's the scoring weapon. All awaiting. Nearly 4 years between fights. We're almost halfway through. Targeted right hand by Marquez.
Very smart. He started the right hand and waited until Pacquiao moved his head, and then he let
Marquez. Nacho Beristain was asking for that. The left hand to the liver between rounds. There's a slight abrasion outside of one of
He's spot shotting him right now. Manny has lost his rhythm. He's got to get his rhythm back.
Well, Freddie Roach said, I want you to get busy. That's really what Manny needs to do, is to go in and throw punches and bunches. Well, Marquez has got him back on a string.
Well, he's more effective than Pacquiao.
Now Pacquiao gets in a good body shot. And Marquez tilts him a little bit with the right hand up.
Knocked down and come back the same round and knocked the other guy down.
Hard right hand by Marquez. You see the difference in power. Now Marquez gets in a left hook. He's outboxing Pacquiao again.
Utilizing his left hand so far. He's not letting him dominate him with the left hand. As it's on him beating me with the right hand.
It hasn't been that figure. I think the biggest thing to me for Pacquiao this fight is that his timing and upper body movement and rhythm, in and out rhythm, is much better.
Little body punch inside for Marquez. Pacquiao reaches the body and Marquez.
After Marquez won round 2. So 3-3, but Pacquiao by a point on a knockdown.
I have for Marquez to find what he wanted to do.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao. Marquez missing, coming back. So activity back and forth, and this will be a round that Pacquiao wins.
Yeah, you know, Marquez, this is really Marquez's style of fight, where he's fighting, and technically where he can counterpunch. He looks so much stronger, so much energy seems to be still in his body as compared to Marquez.
Juan Manuel landed a little left hook to the body. And comes with a look of disgust on his face.
Accidental headbutt.
Left-handed, right-handed.
All right. Time in.
Fortunately for Marquez, the cut is far enough outside the eye that I don't think the blood will affect his vision. Momentarily lifted Marquez off his front foot. Another left hand for Pacquiao. Marquez has to fight back.
He's gonna have to fight him.
He outboxed him for 2 rounds.
Well, after that exchange, Marquez was in balance, and Pacquiao.
It's almost as if the sight of blood on Marquez's face has again brought out the tiger in Pacquiao. Pacquiao back. Pacquiao with 2 hard lefts. They're fighting again in the 7th. Landed 93 punches, the same number he landed through 7 in the first fight, and Pacquiao has landed 91.
Hey, Jim.
That's what I mean.
He squinted his eye. He's not hurt, but and now there's blood in the eye.
That's what I mean. He hurt him. That's damage.
Now both guys are now going to have to fight with him. The last fight, Marquez fought with his nose, but this is living up to what it was expected to be, but a little bit more tactical. But still, the drama is still here.
The location of Pacquiao's cut, far more dangerous to him.
It's not just a cut, but it's bothered him.
That cut is right in the eyelid or in the eye. Damage. Left hook lands for Marquez, right on the cut. Pacquiao's going to try to come back. Marquez is more accurate.
That's a secret punch that if Marquez uses going to be very effective.
Use it a lot more now if Pacquiao's lead eye is compromised. There's a perfect combination by Marquez.
And
he is swamping Pacquiao in this round. Perfect uppercut by Marquez. Pacquiao trying to swing away with the left hand and turn things back around.
Pacquiao.
He only threw 25. He was trying through most of the round to recover from the badly cut right eye.
Look out, look out.
Pacquiao.
Bednards have always had Pacquiao here. When you talk to general, not just the fans here, but general people I've been speaking to, everybody's been like split even. In fact,
people. They aren't the ones who make for the odds in the casinos.
Right.
That's about how many Filipinos bet on Pacquiao and how many Mexicans bet on Marquez. Hard right hand by Pacquiao. And incidentally, Chavez got the blood to stop. The swelling is still there, but it's not bleeding.
Yes, sir.
In Marquez's corner. Again, Joe Chavez was the man who stopped Pacquiao's bleeding between rounds.
That's a straight
left hand by
Pacquiao. Straight
Pacquiao.
left that I've been waiting on him to make, because Marquez is pulling back, but he's still real in a position to get it.
And the right eye of Marquez is now bothering him more than it did previously.
Hard left hand by Pacquiao drives Marquez back.
But the momentum is going with Pacquiao now.
That's correct.
He's got his rhythm going again.
Yep. And he's getting some of his confidence back after it clearly wavered in the 8th round.
When a Marquez gets into a fight, it's a fight.
You're right.
With the right eye.
Yep. This is not the one outside anymore. And this was mud. This one must have been caused by a left-hand punch by Pacquiao.
It's good to have a good boxing.
Nevada's medical supervision is the best. They trade shots.
5 rounds to 4, 86-84, Manny Pacquiao. Jim, I tell you, that 1.4%.
This all started with a brilliant Pacquiao left hand, which looked for a moment as though it was going to knock Marquez down.
And he just looks so, don't seem to have the energy or the strength of Pacquiao.
Another left hand clocks Marquez, and the blood begins to flow.
Pacquiao's right eye has been patched up well so far.
Yeah, Joe Chop is doing a fine job in Pacquiao's corner. And Nacho Beristain has it.
In fact, the doctor was over there, Dr. Davidson was even seemingly considering maybe stopping it. I'll tell him the referee that if it worsens to stop the fight.
It would be a tremendous disappointment. Pacquiao ripping the left hand. Marquez coming back. What guts both fighters. Pacquiao's mouthpiece drops out of his mouth.
And he wasn't hit. It seemed maybe he's getting tired.
Marquez goes after him, trying to take advantage of this. He knows it is a brutal gash. But CompuBox numbers in the 10th were still almost even. Marquez 15 punches landed. Pacquiao 17 punches landed. What a great job Joe Chavez has done with Pacquiao's right eye. It's closing, but no blood has flowed for the last couple of rounds.
Okay.
Pacquiao gets time to recover if he wants it.
Okay.
What a quick right hook by Pacquiao as Marquez was coming in. Yeah. And it sets up the straight left hand that drives. Winging right hand by Marquez. Not as much power in that shot as when he throws it straight up the gut. Lands a couple of them, or 3 of them. Pacquiao comes back with his own right hand.
Pacquiao blocked 3 punches in a row. Part of his game that
Marquez reaching over the top. Some of his punches are losing it.
Blocks and catches those punches where he used to in the first fight he was getting hit clean. But he's a little bit aware of punches coming back than he used to be.
He has won this round, and that's iffy. Marquez is slipping into that area where he may need a knockout to beat Manny Pacquiao. Well, that heightens the drama. Marquez, 2 of them. Pacquiao's going to be looking to land more blood. And it's Marquez who has had blood flowing down his face in the last 3 rounds of the fight. Good uppercut by Marquez. Sets up a straight right hand. Pacquiao comes running back at him, and Marquez almost tackles him in the middle of the ring.
If he can just...
Solid shots by Marquez, and he ducks Manny's
That
return
was
left.
perfect. What he did just go underneath. There you go. He's got to keep doing that instead of going straight back.
Good
Standing
left
straight
hand by Marquez. High drama in Las Vegas. We waited 4 years to see this rematch. Juan Manuel Marquez trying to avenge all of Manny Pacquiao's triumphs against Mexican fighters, and showing you all the heart that you might expect from a great, proud Mexican fighter.
Well, whatever the decision is one thing, but this is down. And Pacquiao doesn't have much more than that, and so he's beaten with other short combination punches.
Now here comes the blood, and here comes the crowd on their...
As long as he avoids that left hand punch, he's got a good chance of winning this round.